Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to Mugs Up, #1 rated root beer review channel, period. My name is Matt.
My name is Bryan, and today we're going to be reviewing Stewart's Fountain Classics root beer. Cold brew draft, made with cane sugar, just like most other, well maybe not most other, but a lot of other root beer nowadays.
Yep. This was a more of a bargain beverage, I would say. $2.75 for a 4-pack at Walmart, so I'm not gonna be mad about that.
Was it on sale?
No, I think it was just like the way it is, dude. I think they had like different. I think they might have had a cream soda. From what I've heard though, they actually have Stewart's restaurants or like kind of like A&W
Okay.
on the East Coast. So
Okay.
I think it's like more of an East Coast thing, which cool.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm sure you've seen this before. It's available at Walmart, Target, most other popular chains.
one thing that catches my eye and I totally gets a little bit of an approval from me is the branded bottle where they kind of like make an impression on the bottle itself. Makes an impression on.
There's definitely a lot of like more effort going through it, like all the way from the bottle making, then the imprinting of it.
Which is kind of weird for and I don't know if that's just normal price for Stewart's, but I mean, hey, $2.75, I'll take it, dude.
Yeah, I would say most are like what, $4 or $5 range.
Yeah.
So it's almost like it's like 40% off than usual.
Yeah, or $2 a bottle at some of the places I've been.
Right.
And it's like you're just getting like a printed label and.
This is for 4, not for 2. It's for 4, right?
Yeah.
$2.75 for 4.
4-pack, yeah. 4-pack. So
it is a twist off. The cap is just classic brown, or not brown. It's like bronze.
And
Stewart's.
it's got your standard. I'm seeing yucca extract in here, so I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna bear any fucking anything on this, but I mean,
It's straight from the Yucca Mountain source.
Oh, true. Or it could be the Yucky Mountain, but we'll make that determination.
Let's go for a smell.
Alright, good twist. Ooh, got that smoke. Smells good.
Smells good.
Wait, it smells vanilla.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That smells vanilla and the very classic root beer. As always.
Ready for the pour.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh.
Oh wow.
A lot more foamy than the usual.
Let's
I would
pour the
say.
whole bottle.
Alright. Do I just keep pouring this thing?
Yeah, I did, man. Okay, even in the mug, it smells pretty good.
Smells the same, maybe a little stronger in the mug.
Yeah. A lot of head on it.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yeah, let's do it.
Sweet.
It does. It has
It's sweet.
It does have a little bit more of a little more sugary kick.
I would say it's relatively smooth. It's not sharp by any means. I mean, it's carbonated, but it doesn't mean it's not smooth. It's still smooth for a carbonated drink, I think.
As we've reviewed a few root beers lately, which have been subpar, it's kind of nice to have one take it back to its roots.
Take it back to its roots.
Exactly. This is great.
Yeah, it's there's nothing too special about it. I would say like what separates it from other root beers is that it's a little sweeter personally.
Yeah. And
it definitely has a lot of vanilla flavor to it.
It does, but it's not over that weird extracty kind of taste. It tastes more like actual, I don't know if they're vanilla bean or something, you know what I mean? Like it's freaking, it
tastes more kind of like vanilla candy to me. I guess that's why it doesn't really carry over that weird aftertaste.
The thing, it carries a little bit of an aftertaste.
Does it? Or
For
well, I
me?
guess so. Not just the vanilla aftertaste is what I was referring to.
Yeah, but the root beer taste kind of stays.
It does.
Kind of like that. Kind of like that. And I'm liking that the carbonation is staying throughout the whole drink.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that every like drink that we've reviewed so far it hasn't had like any carbonation.
Right.
Like even taking a drink on this one, it's nice. I don't know if like.
And and I don't know if it carries through into the video too much, which even getting like a side view, but.
Yeah, I mean, it's just gonna say it's like kind of like spider foam.
Yeah, it's like a spider.
Like.
That's why I was just like, it's very strange. I like it though.
Yeah, it's good. It's something different aesthetically, and on the first sip, I definitely had like a lot of foam before the actual root beer.
And even taking it into account that it was a $2.75. I wasn't expecting much, to be honest. I was like,
Same.
it's probably gonna be bad. Let's give it a whirl. And I don't know, man. This is from the smell all the way down to taste.
It's.
I'm actually ready to review it.
Yeah, give it a rating while I go ahead and drink a little bit more of this.
Nice. So, you know that we do our reviews out of 5. So, 0 being the worst, 5 being excellence.
2.5 average.
2.5 being average, absolutely. This is gonna catch a 4.5.
Oh.
4.5 for me.
4.5.
A lot of different factors, and I'm throwing them all into effect here. Started with the bottle. I know that doesn't play into our ultimate review.
Right.
It did go into its favor for that. Opened up the bottle, no rancid smell, nothing terrible, catching perfect carbonation all the way through. The only distract from it, a little too carbonated, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. But in this case, a little too much. But other than that, a damn near perfect brew for me. 4.5 being one of the best reviewed I've done so far.
It is, huh? It might tie. Does it tie with
IBC,
anything else?
IBC, I believe.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think it was 4 or 4.5 I did on IBC. I can't remember, but I mean, go back and check our YouTube channel. But sticking with it, 4.5 out of 5.
Okay. My turn.
Absolutely, sir.
There's a lot of like things to take into consideration. I think to me, like I guess primarily basing it off of the taste. The taste alone, it's a straight up 3.5. If you want to take a like consideration of the price and like the packaging, I would say I would probably give it a 4. But I don't want to base it off of like those too much. I almost like don't take it into consideration just based on the taste itself. I would say
Sure.
3.5. Now that's well above average. It's very clean tasting. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just it doesn't have anything too special about it. And again, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's a little sweeter than most root beer. It has a little bit more vanilla flavor than most root beer, but that's basically what it separates itself from. So if you get like the most basic root beer that you possibly can, like drip of vanilla extract in there, put a little bit of cane sugar, this is probably what you'd get. Again, just very clean. Nothing too special, but I mean, probably pick it up if that's like the only thing that's.
I know I never really counterpoint ever on my review, but I just want to say none of the licorice, weird stuff that we sometimes catch, like in some of those that aren't the sarsaparilla, came through on this one. This one actually kind of tasted like a sarsaparilla to me more than a root beer. After kind of like thinking about it, and I kind of prefer those.
Yeah, and again, it has carbonation, which I don't really take into consideration, but this one I think it's definitely worth noting.
Yeah, it's
all the other ones that we reviewed is are negligible on that.
True.
So, again, 3.5. If you want to take other in consideration, like the price, the carbonation, the aesthetics of it, I would give it a 4.
Yeah, it's teeters, and that's what the price, the packaging, which isn't overboard either. It's just real subtle, man. It's just printed on the bottle like that. little steps, but sometimes that carries an entire, you know, like is some of them a higher review for me just because I don't want to be a jerk, you know. But I mean, you know, they did their best. They gave their shot.
I don't know
but
about that. I do know that this is a mugs up for me though.
100% mugs up. Yeah, this is one I would actually recommend to people. This and IBC, yeah, but
yeah, for as far as like being safe and just being like, you know, what's a good root beer, and I'd be like, yeah, Stewart's good.
exactly. If somebody's like, hey, like we're picking up some stuff, you want, oh yeah, Stewart's or IBC.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's basic. If they're not going for anything too adventurous, then
No.
100% recommend it.
Oh, 100%.
All right.
We're good here, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Check, always like, comment, subscribe on our YouTube channel, of course.
Mm-hmm.
We also do have the Instagram, which is @MugsUpRB, and Facebook page as well.
Yeah, we like getting likes, comments, and any feedback.
Yeah, share it. If you hate
Sure.
it, fucking tell us, man.
Yeah. Yeah, just let us know.
Yeah.
No, I don't care. Well, we'll take criticism.
Dude, and we'll start a conversation, man. That's what it's all about. Like, you might not like it, you might like it. Let us know, man. We'll talk about it. Good.
We'll talk about it. MGK this? No? Ready to talk about
Kill
it?
shot. Alright, so we got...
Yeah, we're good. All right.
Alright.
Peace.
Later, guys.